of a Lexington murder victim is calling on leaders to make the city safer. Marquise Tompkins Jr. was shot and killed in February, marking Lexington's first homicide of this year.
And so far, no arrests have been made in this case. As WKYT's Samantha Valentino tells us, Tompkins' grandmother says poor quality surveillance cameras may have stunted the case. It is our top story at 5.
Andre Maxbury has lost a child and 2 grandchildren here in Lexington. Now she's doing what she can to make sure nobody else has to experience the pain she's felt.
I'm working on trying to make Lexington safer.
Maxbury's grandson, Marquise Tompkins Jr., was shot and killed near the Dunbar Community Center in February.
If Dunbar would have had better cameras on the inside, then they may been able to have made an arrest by now.
Maxbury says detectives with the Lexington Police Department told her about the poor quality surveillance video. Now she's pushing for better cameras.
But in case something happens, because things happen every day, better cameras on the inside, and everyone that's working with these kids are certified in CPR.
The city of Lexington says they're, quote, evaluating the cameras. According to city policy, community centers overseen by Parks and Rec must have at least one CPR certified person in the building. Maxbury says this isn't enough. Her efforts to change this policy started in 1999 when her son died playing basketball at Booker T Elementary School.
I talked to someone in Parks and Rec then, and they told me that they were going to make sure this was mandatory then. 24 years later, and it's still not. Something's wrong with that picture.
And Maxbury says she won't stop fighting until change happens. In Lexington, Samantha Valentino, WKYT.
In a statement, Director of Parks and Recreation Monica Conrad said the city needs some time to fully evaluate Maxbury's proposals, adding that they are always interested in ways to improve and appreciate her ideas.